Hello, this is the Irish Funner, and today I'm actually going to talk about running for a change. So it's not going to be a. This is going to be a video based on a few years back, but I was training. My dad tried to get me away from the athletic club because he said they were working too much on my endurance, doing all these long, slow runs, and actually, I'll close that door. Okay. So, now topic, how long is the pace you're planning to run? This is me trying to find out, compare my times. Show that my dad was wrong. It was actually the other way around. Didn't have enough endurance and I had more speed. So, what's the race you run? Okay, so I'm gonna run my okay, it's not recent. It's 5 years ago. I'm comparing. We should show you there. How long is this race you're planning to run? 3K. What's a race that you've recently run? How fast did you run that race? Okay, so 4 minutes 47. That was my 1500 meter PB, and I'm going to compare that, see what 3K time I should have got with 4:47. It says your predicted time is 9:58. My the best 3K time around that year was 10:35, which means that I was actually if anything I was endurance efficient. I had more speed at the time. So that was totally wrong. I don't know why. I mean, he's just ignorant. He was saying that you're well able to keep up, but you need the speed. Yeah, okay, if you're doing a 9-minute mile pace recovery run, I'm obviously going to be able to keep up. It's the faster stuff. Can you keep up a 5:30 mile pace tempo for a few miles? That's endurance, which I didn't have. I remember one time that first summer we were doing a warm up, and people said that the people I was training with said that they were going to start doing 6-minute miles, and yeah, so I was warming up, and I couldn't even keep up with them. I mean, I'm not sure exactly what pace they're going. Maybe they're going a bit faster. I don't know, but they were well ahead of me. I couldn't keep up. So I think that says that I'm just didn't have the endurance. Well, that was totally wrong. He never even watched me training, doing a tempo or anything like that. So, okay. So yeah. Well, let's just see with my 1500 time what a 5K time I should have been able to get. Your predicted 5K time is 15:08 or 17:08, and I don't think I would have been able to run that fast back then. Certainly not. Yeah, I'd say I was more like 19 minutes back then. I mean, I did lack endurance, or as my dad said. You know, I was doing long, slow runs. Sure, that's part of the training. You don't just run fast all the time. You burn out. That's just stupid. Okay, so. Now I'm going to compare the 3K time I ran was 10:35. Calculate. Now your predicted 5K time is 18:11 based on my 3K time, which is over a minute slower. So yeah, if I were to take a guess, I'd say if I ran the 5K back then, I would have done about 19 minutes. 18:11 is only 5:51 per mile. Yeah, I'd say I wouldn't even been able to go sub 6-minute mile pace for the 5K back then, because I can see my speed was better than my endurance strength. So because the longer I went up, the worse my time was. So 4:47 1500 is equivalent of a 9:58, but I ran 10:35. 10:35 3K is the equivalent of an 18:11 5K according to this, so I probably ran a bit slower than that. Created by Peter Regal. Okay, race time predictor. So yeah, you shouldn't believe everything you hear. I mean, I think my dad just wanted me to stick with the 1500 in the mile, because that's what he did when he was running back in the day. I think that's why, cause honestly, he did not have enough evidence to back up the fact that I had my I lacked the speed and my endurance and strength were much better. I mean, you just assume that. You've never seen the sessions I've seen, as I said before earlier on, and okay. So then, for the next couple of years, my dad had me doing all this speed work and not enough miles, not enough tempos, longer sessions, just 400s the whole time. I think it's 3 times a week. Yeah, I did twice during the week, and then a hill session on the Saturday. That was with the club. And my dad said, "Oh, sure, hill sessions are slow. They don't count as a session. That's a run. It's not a session." In fact, he's so stupid. He doesn't even think that a session is a run. He thinks, oh, it's just a run, a fast run, a slow run. He doesn't know what the word session means. It's ridiculous. But if you're doing 400s, that's not a run. That's a session. So yeah, I was doing that for a while. Just 400s, and I ended up doing. So yeah, when I was 15, that's the following winter, so it was a few months after the track season, I did the National Cross Country Championships. I came 91st, and the previous year I came 70th, and I was a total novice then. Now with a year of training, I should have been doing better than 91st. I mean, if I came 50th, that would have been good. Alright, improvement on my time. I think I should have just done much better than that. I shouldn't have done all these 400s the whole time. I mean, I should have done more strength work, to be honest. And yeah, and my dad used to just bring me out for all these mile time trials, and on my own I used to run slow times, like, I ran 4:47 for the 1500 that summer. I used to go into 5:05 because I was with people. They pushed me on, and then when you're doing on your own, I was only doing like 5:30, maybe even slower. So yeah, and then I ran 4:27 the next summer. That was my best time that year. So we said, oh, you knocked some nearly a minute off your 1500 time, when in reality I only knocked 20 seconds. So it wasn't as big an improvement as he said it was. And yeah, eventually I kept doing his stuff, 400s all the time, not enough miles, too much speed work, not enough long sessions, not enough tempos. And next cross country season I came 51st, which is an improvement. It was better than what I did, but it wasn't good enough. Sure, according to my coach, my coach rang my mum and said, "Sure, there's people there half as talented as me who are beating me because I'm just not doing the strength work." And he was right. I wasn't doing the strength work. And my dad, he had me doing very short, long runs, and he wanted me to do 6-minute miles. I found that out later, but the time I was going much slower, probably like 8:30, 9-minute mile pace. I'm not sure. I didn't have a GPS watch at the time, but now I go like 8-minute mile pace according to my watch. I'd say I was going a bit slower back then. And but because he didn't tell me to do 6-minute miles, he just said, "Oh, do a long run of however distance." He wanted me to only do 3-mile long runs, which is just not long enough. So I did start to gradually increase it. And I eventually got fed up with his training, found it boring. I was on my own the whole time, so I was sacrificing. I wasn't training with the athletic club as much because I was doing my dad's training, and though those guys were beating me, my dad was just stubbornly saying, "Oh, my training is better, so their training is crap." I mean, the training I did years ago was way better than what they're doing, because the only proper way to train for him was the way he trained. It has to be something at least similar to what he does. If it's any way different, then no, it's not right. So he's a bit of a hypocrite. When I was comparing his time that he got to other people nowadays, he said, "Oh yeah, but nowadays people have better training methods and all this stuff." So yeah, well, if they have better training methods, then why am I doing your training? It doesn't make sense. So I just stopped doing that. I went back to sort of my club's training. Now I'm doing something a little bit similar. I'm doing track sessions on Wednesday and Saturday with them, but slightly different. They normally do a session on the Tuesday, like a tempo run. I normally just do an easy run. Yeah, I'm doing my recovery runs that's slower than them as well. So it's not exactly the same as them. I think you should question what your coach is telling you to do. I mean, if you feel like it's just the recovery runs too fast, not recovering, getting injured, then you have to slow it down a bit. It's all about getting the balance, because if you're missing a lot of time out, then you're just not going to make much gains. I saw some of the people at the club, my club, they just get injured so much. You wonder how did they keep doing it? I mean, be so hard to just keep running if you keep getting injured. So you know, I'm lucky I don't get injured much, but I think it's partly down to me being sensible. You know, not going too fast in the recovery runs, getting enough rest and all that. And how long is the race planned? Okay. Right, so it's a blast in the past. Now we're going on to more modern stuff. 3K on Saturday, around 9:06 for a 3K. It's a bit windy. People are saying we all would run faster than that if it wasn't for that, but who knows? So yeah, the race recently ran 3K. Wait, it's not there. What's the race that you've recently run? 3K's not there anymore. What the hell? How am I meant to compare? It was there earlier. What the hell? She said 1501 mile 5K. Oh, I don't know. Something wrong there. Race predictor. I'll go to a different one. This might be slightly different actually. This has more. Oh yeah, this has a lot more on it. 3K. I run 3K in a time of 9 minutes 6 seconds. I am a 20-year-old male. Calculate. This might be different actually. 5K. It says 16 minutes. Jeez, I'll be able to go faster than that. I don't understand this. This is 15:48 there, but yeah, I ran a 15:49 park run. I mean, I would have thought on the track I'd go faster than that. Yeah, I think this is the one that's different. 1500. It says if I ran a 9:06 3K, I'd be able to do 4:15, 1500. But the other one said 4:20. Or I'll go back to the other one and see how it works. What was the race plan to run? 5 miles, 5K, 3K. Yeah, it has it there now. Okay, so 9:06. What 5K time will this give me? I've done this before. I think it's like 15:38. Yeah, I think I will be able to run faster than that. Like 15:20, I'd say. I would have been thought I'd be around that pace. Well, I don't know. I haven't done a 5K on the track this season, so it's hard to tell. 5:02 per mile. I ran that in a road race there, so yeah, I think I will be able to go a bit faster than that. Okay, so 10K. What 10K time does it give me? I haven't run any 10Ks this year. I'll do it in the winter season in the cross country for the first time. I feel like you need to get used to running a certain distance in the cross country before you do it on the roads or the track. So I might do 10Ks next year in the road and the track. So 32:36 it says. 5:15 per mile. Yeah, I would have thought I'd be able to run a bit faster than that, around 32-minute mark, but no point worrying about it, just go out and do it. Cross country, 5:15 per mile.
Yeah, see you later, and bye.
I guess, yeah, it's longer. I mean, you definitely slow down a bit when you're going the longer distance, but you know, I'd like to think I'd be able to go faster. But anyway, I'll do that in the cross country next year, and I'll just worry about it then. Yeah, I still feel like I lack a bit of strength there. I mean, I was doing 3K on Saturday. I ran 9:06. I was running faster. I mean, I think I was ahead of one guy with 2 or 3 laps to go. He ran 8:55. I ran 9:06. So yeah, I think I faded away a bit there. I don't think it's because he speeded up. I think it's because I slowed down a bit. Yeah, so just hoping that I'll have the strength to run a good 3K by the end of the year. Certainly under 9 minutes anyway. That's what I'm aiming for. And don't believe everything people tell you. If they don't have enough facts to back up their claims, then they're probably wrong. Like my dad was wrong there in that case. So hey, this is the Irish Funner. It's my video for today. Subscribe if you're new. I have 13 subscribers now. Yes, I only had 10, so that's good. More people are watching my stuff. That's good. I want people to see this. I want to get more subscribers. I want to connect with the running community more on YouTube. So yep, give a like or give a dislike. I'd like to have a dislike. I haven't got one yet. I'd like to see that anyway. So